She locked herself in a school bathroom stall to escape a knocking sound. When she finally chased it into the music room, the lights came on to reveal a face that changed her life forever. If quiet, personal horror hits harder than monsters for you, subscribe now. This series only gets heavier from here. 9th grade. Music was her whole world, the piano especially. She followed every instruction, spent hours balancing melody and rhythm, and then there was Lisa, a classmate who wore her beauty like armor and hated her, quietly but completely, because of her talent. The weeks before the inter-school piano competition were a blur of pure focus. While classmates enjoyed their free time, she ran to the music wing every chance she got. 3 days out, she needed more time, so she went to her teacher, Mr. Kaima, Leon Joseph, to ask permission to use the grand piano after hours. He was more than a teacher. He was the standard she measured herself against. He granted permission without hesitation, but made her promise to win, to bring honor to the department. She gave him her word. By 5 that afternoon, school let out. A dozen students filed toward the buses, laughing, heading home. A sign near the exit reminded everyone of building closing times. She turned her back on it and walked toward the isolated music room instead. The first hour, she wasn't entirely alone. A few other students practiced instruments somewhere distant, a comforting background hum. But soon, doors began locking with metallic groans throughout the building. Silence settled in, deeper with every passing minute. By the 3rd hour, something shifted. Every time her fingers reached the hardest part of a piece, her mind seemed to slip loose from her body, chasing perfection so hard she stopped noticing the building had emptied entirely around her. She caught her own reflection in the dark windows at one point. Wide eyes, a creeping edge of panic she hadn't consciously registered until she saw it on her own face. She packed up, assuming only the night guard, John, remained on the property. But first, she needed the washroom. The hallway felt sickeningly silent as she walked. In the bathroom mirror, her heart dropped. The space felt charged, like someone was watching from the dark. She hurried into a stall and locked it. 10 seconds later, a heavy, rhythmic knock on the stall door. She told herself it was exhaustion playing tricks. Then the knock came again, louder. She screamed for John. No answer, just silence, followed by a low, mocking laugh. Terror froze her hands so completely she couldn't unlock the stall for what felt like an eternity. When she finally forced it open, the main bathroom door slammed shut from outside. She screamed, demanding to know who was there, and yanked the door open to give chase. Down the dim hallway, she caught a glimpse. A girl in a long black dress, disappearing into the music room. She followed. The lights were off. Strange, since the girl had just walked in. 10 or 15 steps inside, the door locked behind her with a heavy click. Then, in total darkness, piano keys began crashing wildly. No rhythm, no melody, just chaos. She froze completely. A silhouette moved across the room toward the light switch. The fluorescent snapped on. The figure turned to face her. A wrinkled, terrifying mask stared back. Her legs gave out entirely. She hit the floor. From there, she watched the figure reach up and remove the mask. It was Lisa. The full weight of it landed at once. Lisa had engineered the entire thing, meticulously, to break her spirit right before the competition. Since that night, she's dealt with severe involuntary Tourette's episodes triggered by the fright. Lisa faced no real consequences. Instead, the blame fell on Mr. Joseph, the principal, furious that he hadn't personally supervised the music wing that evening. None of it changed her reality. She looks at her hands now and sees only the failure that followed. Her musical dream gone. She never won that trophy for her teacher, and she never will. Some cruelty doesn't need a monster's face, just a mask, an empty room, and someone who already knew exactly where it would hurt the most.